Well, hello again, everybody. How are you all doing? A very, very happy Tuesday to you. For those who you that we're seeing again, hello again. For those of you who are seeing us for the very first time today, how you doing? A very, very happy Tuesday. Megastore Simulator. I was originally looking at doing this as an episode, and I looked at everything that there was in terms of the update, and I'm like, man, I am going to not be able to do this very good as an episode. So decided that we were going to do this one live today because there's a lot of stuff that's going on here. A whole lot of new toys. We're going to see how many of those we can get in here today. A lot of changes to the Restockers. There's a whole bunch. You go away on a vacation and all kinds of stuff happens while you're gone. That's always the way it is. So yeah, we're gonna have a whole bunch of fun taking a look at this one today. Should be a lot of interesting things to cover for sure. But I'm going to get in right now. We're going to start off by, as always, by saying hello to the best wrench crew in the business. There is no better than the superfecta of superiority. We've got Cozy Worship Space. We got David W7535. Got Lady Fluffy Dragon. We've got John Swigert. John is here. Lady Fluffy might be along a little bit later. David will probably be along after work, and Cozy will maybe be along when she wakes up. So, John, very happy Tuesday to you. And then also Lady Fluffy and David. And then Cozy, a very happy Wednesday to you because you are in the future as always. We also have here on the YouTube side, we have Arthur Rompai here. We have Mark Nangle. We have Ethan Boudreau. We have Dublin Games. They were all the early hellos. We got Blessed Day Pam. We got Jay Reed. We got Kenta. We got Crystal Amber. We got Dabskis. It's good seeing you again. We've got Ivory Dragoness, I just saw popped over on the Twitch side. We've got Charlotte Ward. We've got Michael Porters. We got Bergdus. We got Alyssa Boyd. We got Rebecca Brooks. We got Spicy Steph. We got Jenny Byrne. We've got Salty Starfish. Again, Peekaboo, I also see you. And for everyone else that we have that's out there that's watching and lurking, hi. Very, very happy Tuesday to you. Let us hop in to our store. So if you've not seen our store in a while, then we'll give you a quick look at everything. You live to hear you say your name. Anything I can do, Steph. Anything I can do. And Cello Boy, how you doing? Great to see you as well. So yeah, here's the store. Here's all the stuff that we've got that is new. We've got over here in the world of Restockers, lots and lots of stuff. So if we go here and manage staff and look at the Restockers, there's lots of things here. So we have the ability to like pause everybody now, which is really interesting. Love Immortal Play is back. Guardian Jane is back. Lady Fluff Dragon here but lurking with chat on the TV. Hey, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. No problem at all. So yeah, you can pause your workers if you want to. They've got this new thing here where this giant stack of boxes is finally going to go away. No, the one you're thinking of, Steph, is Hypermarket Simulator, not this one. This one we're going to keep going with for quite some time. Hypermarket is the one that we're not going to do anymore. So unless they make it better. So, and Warder's Life, how you doing? Great to see you. I really appreciate that. Watching Austin play episode 29 and Champaign just donated $10. Oh, well, thank you so much. I didn't see it pop up, but thank you so much for that. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you. So yeah, that big stack of boxes is going to finally go away. Because as you get more and more products in your store, that's got to get to be really crazy. We only have hardly everything. We're not anywhere near having everything in the store. So yeah, what you can do now is you can have your restockers return everything to its source rack. So that way that box stack over there goes poof. They'll take everything and they will put it back on the pallet where they got it from. And no more will you run into the giant wall of boxes over there. You also have this ability to change your restock threshold. So how quickly will it be before people go and start restocking things? Right now it's set at 75%. I'm going to drop that to 50%. So they won't restock anything unless it's half full. Once it gets to half full, they'll go out and restock it. I might even drop that a little bit lower, but for now, I'm going to keep it at 50%. You also donated $500. Well, thank you so much for that. I'm not sure if I believe it, but thank you so much for it anyway. Unique Foxy, how you doing? Do I feel boxed in? There are a lot of them over there, that's for sure. And Squirmy Savager, how you doing? Great to see you as well. They made a bunch of changes to the restockers just in terms of the way that they work and what their logic is. I want to pull up the patch notes real quick. So yeah, new restock threshold setting. They prioritize the least filled shelves first. They will now take the box with the lowest remaining stock first from pallets. So yeah, they basically made them a lot better. Is the big thing. So they're not going to work nearly as inefficiently as they did before. So we're going to really be able to see it when we get into this next day here. They also added this new cool thing in the upper left, way up there. They added where it says 0 of 52. That is the number of customers that you can have in your store at any point in time. So the maximum number of customers that we can have based on the number of checkouts that we have is 52. So basically every checkout allows us to have 4 additional customers is what it is. So if at any point in time we get to the point where we are maxed out on customers, we can always just add another checkout and that will give us the ability to have more customers here. But we're going to see how that works for the very first time because I don't really have any idea if we're maxed out and if we could use more or not. So we'll see how it goes. And eventually this entire area over here is going to become the expanded toys and games department because we've got so many new toys that we can get. So if we go back down here, staff.
Sorry, I meant $2. Easy mistake to make.
Thank you so much for the $2. The $2 means as much to me as the $500. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Having you here means as much as the $2 or the $500. So thank you so much for that, as always. So yeah, all of the new things that they added, toys and candy. We have a whole bunch of new licenses. So we've got 5 items in that one. We got 5 in that one, 5 in that one. We got 5 in that one, I'm guessing. Just lots and lots and lots of new stuff that we're going to have to try and work into the store as we go along. So lots to do. We shall get it rolling here. It's not going to do me any good unless we get the day started. So let's do it. Right in we go. Day 109. I almost said 87. It's 109. All kinds of good restockers. You guys don't care about that, but you will care about having all kinds of new toys because that's going to be fun once I figure out what to do with them all. Store's open for your convenience. Let's go. Let's do it. Gamer Sue, how you doing? Good to see ya. You have 26 self-checkouts. That's a lot of self-checkouts. It's a lot of self-checkouts. So lots and lots and lots of them. Yeah, I'm going to be very interested just in seeing how this entire thing is going to work. How it's all going to look. And in the morning, I have to take care of everything at the seafood area because I don't have a seafood worker in the mornings. So this is just me in the morning. So I'm like, well, this excitable low. That's been my shtick the entire time for 109 days. I've always done that here. That's who we are. That's how we do. And David Getty, how you doing? Great to see you. So I am close to an expansion. Level 88, we get one. So we're very, very close to it. Within a matter of minutes, we should be there. I tried some cheese and bacon sausages with potato wedges. That sounds very, very good. Very good. Now, did I say hi to you, Kenta? I don't know if I did or not. I think I did, but I can't remember. So if I didn't, then hi. And if I did, then hi again. So, yeah, that would be very tasty. Cheese and bacon sausage. That'd be really delicious. Oh, shoot, you're over here. Hi. I'm standing at the one stand. He's over here, not getting any attention paid to him. So let me stand back here. Mean Wolf, how you doing? Want to say good morning, but got confused. Hey, that's okay. A lot of the time, I don't even remember what day it is. So you could say good morning, you could say good afternoon, you could say good evening, whatever it is, that'd be fine. I'd look at you and say happy Friday to you because I don't know what day it is. I didn't even remember if I even said hi to Kenta, and apparently I did. So I'm telling you, man, I'm a mess. I'm just a constant mess all the time. All right, we're up to 37 customers, 38. So it's going okay. So, and it's evening in the UK there. So, oh, shoot, more people. Hi. There you go. Enjoy. Thank you very much. And then for you, one of those. Got it. There you go. Thank you very much. Off you go. So, I need to remove my trays in the bakery oven. Okay. I don't know how they ended up there anyway. So, yeah, we'll take them out. It hasn't been a problem all this time, so we'll take them out anyway, though. There, that'll be fine. Yeah, the bakery's always been okay, so apparently that hasn't hurt us too much, thankfully, in all of the days. All right, are you good? You're good. Okay, how about you? You're good.
Perfect color. It looks freshly baked.
That's for you. There you go. Thank you very much. We are now at level 88. So we could go ahead and get that expansion if we wanted to, but I may not do that just yet because I may want to take all that money and put it into all of our new toys. I might want to go that route. So you live a mile from the most stolen from Walmart in the U.S. You got yourself checkouts taken away. That's a notorious honor. Yeah. Knowing that you have the I mean, I guess there had to be one, and to know that it's there, I guess that's something to, yeah. That is a claim to fame there for sure. So Wayne Wise, how you doing? Great to see you. Oh, you want something else? Okay. There you are. Off you go. So we're still holding okay. We got 43 customers. We're not maxed out yet, which is okay. It'll be interesting to see if we do hit that 52, and if we do, exactly when it's going to happen. Swan Keeper, welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for subscribing. A very, very happy Tuesday to you. I think earlier on, the issue I had, because earlier on I wasn't hearing the alerts in my head. I don't think I did my alert test to make sure that I could hear the alerts, and that's why there were some of them that were going on, and I did not catch them. The Shrewsbury Walmart is number one. Shrewsbury. Love it. Go Shrewsbury, go. And there you are. So, Brother Brent, 88, the year you graduated from high school. Also, the year I graduated from high school, believe it or not. Class of 88, represent all the way. Look at that. So, so Roger's going to show up. There's Roger. So we're good. We can now leave. 88, the year you were born. Okay, so I was just graduating from high school and you were making your way into the world. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. There you go. Brian Pietrowski, how's it going? All right, so here come all of the workers. that will be the last we're going to see of that giant box stack, I think. They're going to eventually work through all of that. They'll take all the stuff. And I guess they're now taking all the stuff and just putting it into the back. No, they're actually grabbing stuff off the shelves there. Okay. Cool. So that's actually happening. We got that. So, and Kent, what's that all about?
Alert test in progress. Seems to work.
Kent, thank you so much for the 100 local. That is awesome of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, they were working before. I just didn't hear them. So, but thank you so much for that. That's very much appreciated. Okay. So restockers doing their thing. Filling up when things get under 50%. Now, I need to take a look in the back here and see what kind of space we've got and where I can start putting some more toys. I think I can start putting some back there. Oh, and Emma Tabby.
Hi, Rusty and all amazing channel.
Thank you so much for that. 1 month Team Yellow. I love it. And Rusty badges and emojis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very much appreciated. Very, very kind of you. Okay, so a couple racks. So I'm going to start with a couple racks there, I think. Yeah, we'll go 2 racks there to get this started. I do believe. And I also know that, like, they changed the colors. So they added this new color upstairs for the toys. So I could do that if I felt like it. I don't know if I feel like it, but if I wanted to, I could do this. Again, I don't know if I feel like it. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Is that a thing? What do I think of it? I'm not sure what I think of it. Maybe? I mean, maybe. Maybe go with that. Yeah, I'll do it in the beginning here. And we'll see what we think of it. We can always change our mind if we want. It's a little weird, but we'll do it. Taste the rainbow, time and tide. How you doing? Kitte meowed in approval. There you go. Well, if the Kitte and meowed, then I guess I get to go with it. Yeah. So I'll just go all the way around here because I think we're going to end up filling all this up with games, I do believe. So, and we have not maxed out our customers, so that must mean we just don't have enough stuff. So we're doing plenty good on checkouts. That's the way what I'm understanding from that. So that's good. So there's some lime green there. There's a little bit. There, a little. And I guess if I'm going to do that, I might as well change the flooring while I'm at it. So, all right, we'll do that. Go here, check out the flooring. That also goes with it. So, management, decorations. The toy pattern floor. Oh, the toy flooring. That's what I want. Which just looks like basically like carpet. But we'll do that. And just go starting from here. Yeah, I mean, it basically looks like red carpet. But I'll go with it. I'll be like everybody else that has their toy department set up just like this. With that flooring and those walls. So, Big Baby, you made it. How you doing? Great to see you. And as always, you're right on time. And a very happy Tuesday to you. Yeah, I guess this will work. We can do this. It is very colorful. No doubt about it. There's no denying the color aspect. And I'll go all the way around to the corner here. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll just go like that. That'll work. Take that as a start. So it's extremely colorful. All right, there we go. Make sure you wear sunglasses while shopping in our toy department. Okay, so that's done. We got $92,000. So now let's go ahead. Rob Evans, I'm going to hear you this time.
Hello, wonderful people.
Thank you once again for the £1.99. I think what happened last time is I didn't have my alerts going through my headset. That's why I never heard it last time. So that was my own fault. So thank you once again for another £1.99. That is awesome of you, my friend. Okay. So, shopping. Let's go ahead. Let's start working on these licenses. Now, they added new shelving for this as well. When I say wonderful little... Steph, you know me so well. So they've got new shelving for this. So if we go in here to products and if we take a look at those, and you can see the ones that are labeled. That's another thing they changed. So if you have things that aren't labeled, then they won't show up here. So like these new products are not labeled, which is great because that way when you're doing your checks of your items that are out of stock and like we always do our checks for product we need to order, now we can get rid of the things that aren't labeled, which is awesome. I love that. So yeah, let's go ahead. I got to get the pricing set. So pricing first. So Lady Fluffy Dragon.
I told Matthew to behave. Purple heart emoji. Purple heart emoji. Purple heart emoji. Purple heart emoji.
Thank you so much for the £2 and the 4 purple heart emojis. I appreciate that very, very much. And thank you very much for telling Matt to behave. I appreciate that too. DJ Top Secret, how you doing? You have a question. I have an answer. We can see if they match. So what was I doing? Pricing. That's what I was doing. And then we're going to toys. Here we go. Is the bead game called bread game? Is there is there a typo in there? Maybe. There might be a typo. I'm trying to think of a bead game that I would be playing that would be called bread game. I don't know. So how many self-checkouts do we have? We have 13. Which is why we can handle 52 customers. Each self-checkout can handle 4 customers. So I might have 94 answers. The answer may not match the question. Oh, bread maze, maybe? Oh, that's what it is. Bread maze. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, it's bread maze. That's the name of it. I'm like, what are we talking about? But now I see what we're talking about. I see. $12.50? Yep. Okay. These are going to be 25. Yeah, we'll do that. This will be 28. 29. Okay. I don't think I can go much higher on that. No, 25. These are going to be 13. Way higher than that. So $13.50. $13.75. Okay. 14. 14 and a quarter. Nope, 14. There. Keeping everything at 39% or below. That's what we got. Got to put the birdies through a maze to get the... I don't know. It's so weird. It's in the shape of... Oh, okay. I get it. All right, so shopping. So these items are on toy displays. So we're going to need at least a couple of these toy displays. So let's go here. Furniture, toy displays. So there's toy display shelves, toy corner displays. So I'm going to get some toy display shelves. Let's get a couple of these. Just to start. Let's get maybe one more. And then we got to get all those products. So let's get all those products. And a new pallet rack. And that can all go to dock 3 because it's all brand new stuff. So that goes to dock 3. So, Electra Showman, how you doing? Great to see you. It's a lovely rainy night this side by you. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully it's a peaceful rain and not a ferocious rain. So, let's cancel it. Can't sponsor the bread he threw away. It needs to make his way through the maze to get back to the shop. That is hilarious that is something that happened in 2024, and it is going to be with him for the rest of his life. That is just going to be one of those things that will always be with him until the end of time, and I love it. The entire bread gate is just so good. All right, so let's take these off. Just drop that there for now. Then take these. Whoop! Again, gotta remember, left shift does not speed up with this. A little further. Okay. And then one more. All right. So there's all that. That's good to go. Oh, no, I don't want that there. Not there. So that goes here. Okay. And then we just pick this up with our Herculean strength. Herculean, even, and boom. Just like that. Cool. Good to go. That's good. And again, I don't have to worry about ever that being by that post because I'm never going to touch that thing again. It's all good. Yeah, we do have self-checkouts upstairs. We have like 8 of them there. So yeah, we're good with that. All right, so now we've got to grab these. See how this is all going to look. Okay, so those guys are already done. Wow, I'm the last one to act here. So, New York City life. How you doing? Been playing a lot of fishing games on the PS5 after work. That is a good way to relax. Sitting around and fishing is a good way to get all kinds of relaxation, for sure. And no one is ever going to let cans forget about the bread ever, nor should they. Cats should never be allowed ever to forget about the bread gate. Ever, ever, ever. That should be with him until the end of time, and he should love it. And I know he does anyway. So, all right, Pixel. Cool. All right, so there's those. Now, it's going to be interesting to see what those are going to hold here when we're done with this. Kelly Snyder, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. Okay, so there's that. So now let's grab one of each of these. Start getting this stuff set up. So yeah, the bread maze and the police car. All right. That looks so much better already. The giant box tower is slowly coming down. And then, let's see. So camper vans. So I think I'm going to go 2 across with those. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Go 2 across with those. And then same with that. Oh, cool. And they have like little displays of them out there. Nice. I like that. That's neat. The way that they set that up. That is slick. Wow. That is awesome. So, okay, so they have, oh, and yeah, that's right. And then they have the stuff that's educational. They have the stuff that's dolls. That's right. They set that up so I can try and get these put into different groups. So the dolls, I will probably try and put them on their own shelf. So let's set that down. No, I don't want it. No, shoot. Ah, doggone it. Can I pause you? I can't even pause you. Oh, doggone it. They're going to try and do that. All right, let me do this. Oh, and I can't even put that there now because now they've messed it up. Okay. All right, well, I'll do that. Heck. Wooey! I forgot. I could have paused them so that way they wouldn't have done that. So that's what I've got to do. All right, so we're going to go down because they've messed me up. Oh, and I don't even think I have enough boxes. Yeah, this is all a mess. Okay, shoot. All right, let's do this real fast. Okay, all you guys, stop what you're doing. We have that ability now. So management, manage staff. Everybody, stop what you're doing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all this stuff out of here. I'm probably not. Oh, and then I hit R on top of that. So I messed that up on top of all of it. Oh, so it's fine. So the new update, I love it other than the fact that I forgot how to operate my keyboard. Aside from that, it's great. So that can go there. That can go there. Okay, now I can get rid of this. Perfect. Gone, gone. Cool. And then we can do this. And put those up top. Because might as well. And then same thing there. Gone, gone. All right. Got it. Too much entertainment to start the day. All right. Then I got to grab the other two products that we got. Assuming I can get back down the stairs. So I got the hammer, I got the camper. I did not get the bread maze or the police car. I missed those. So, and then the question is, does it say what these are? Like if you look on here, does it tell you prior to opening these what they are? Like, is it, yeah, like the bread maze, the bead maze, the bead bread maze. I'm guessing this is going to be educational. Yeah, it's educational. So that'll go there. The bead maze made out of bread. This, I'm guessing, is going to be... Nope, that's toys. Okay, so we need a new shelf for that. Okay. So let's buy one more shelf. I'll leave those there. Okay. So we'll have one shelf that's going to be toys. We're going to have one shelf that's going to be dolls. We're going to have one shelf that's going to be educational. We're just going to keep on going with that until we have all of this squared away. All right. So one more shelf. Toy display shelf. We're going to just have that go to the front door. That'll work. So we'll get that. You had to play Find the Pixel on the website you're building for work. Oh, okay. I hate when that happens. All right. You're off. So yeah, let's set this up. And then we can get the day started, get back into it again. All right, so this will go there. And that'll go up there. Okay. That'll go there. I don't know why I took those and put them on the bottom. They should just go up to the top. Don't know why I'm being so finicky about all this, but I am. All right. Done. How did I make so much money? Probably just because of all the music that I sell. I'm guessing that that's it, because we got lots and lots of music. And that makes lots and lots of cash. That's the only thing I can figure. You might be a bit of a perfectionist. Well, I can understand it. I mean, if it's got your name all over it, but then I can absolutely get that. It makes perfect sense. I'd probably try and do the same thing myself if it were me. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, what was I doing? I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good for now. Let's get started. Get right into it. Day 110. 109 was a bit of a screwy thing, but we're better now. We got some toys. We're getting more toys. I think we're good. Maybe. Store's open for your convenience. Man. Okay, let's do it. Music is expensive to buy. That is the thing about music. It's expensive to get, but it makes you a lot of money. So it is a catch-22. So now if we go in here and if I go shopping and go to products labeled only, so all the stuff that isn't labeled now falls off the list. And now I can do my normal in stock and out of stock and low stock. Or any for toys. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to go low stock, going down the list, seeing what we need. All the music as always, because it's always the music. So there's 9 pallets. That's 10. Yeah, 10 pallets. Not to the storefront. Dock 1. Okay. Then we got the vitamin A pills. And then all things vending. And that goes to Dock 2. Done. I'm working for the mob. Don't forget to turn my restockers back on. Yes, everybody's back on. Thank you for that. And now I do this for the morning. All right, there we go. So, Ricky J. Martinez, how you doing? If I get 2 cash registers, it will bring in more customers. We're right now at the point where we're not maxing out the number of customers that we can get. Because if we take a look up there, it shows that I have 31 customers, 5 herring fillet. Where are they? Where are the herring fillet? Clean trout, clean carp, clean sea bass, salmon slice, trout fillet, herring fillet. They're not showing up here, so I don't know. I can't give them to you because they're not here. I think you're just going to have to wait for Roger to get here. He'll fix you up. Because I don't know why they didn't pop on there. They normally would. Oh, maybe they're invisible. You get invisible herring. That's what we got. There's just some invisible herring we're selling here. It's perfectly good. So I'm good with it. That was a very strange one. Hey, come on. You can't tell me that you've never in your life had invisible herring. You can't tell me. It's all the rage. All the cool kids are talking about it. All about the invisible herring that they eat all the time. And they do it and they eat it through their eye. That's how they do it. That's the way it works. It's just like that. It's the diet herring. If you don't see it, it's the John Cena fish. I just called it. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. There we go. You can't see me. Oh, gosh. What am I drinking? Just a diet. It's a Dr. Pepper Zero. Strawberries and cream. One of my favorites. So, yeah, it's like a ghost fish. I've never seen that happen to me in this game before, where you tried to take a fish and it was invisible. That is a first. So, all right, cool. Oh, and you another? Did you already order a black oyster? Huh, that was weird. Okay, there you go. Oh, and you. There you go. There we go. Thank you very much. So, yeah, I guess if you have that happen to you, then just click on the chopping block, and it'll give them the invisible fish. So, Pepsi Max Cherry. I'm not as big of a fan of Pepsi. It's funny because when I was growing up, I drank Pepsi all the time because that's what we always drank that's what we had in the house. But as I've grown up, I've gone from Pepsi to Coke, and ever since then, I like Coke a lot better. But I can see for the people that like Pepsi, I totally understand why they do. But yeah, for longer than I can remember, I've been drinking Coke. But yeah, as a kid, we had nothing but Pepsi in the house. Yeah, we're nowhere near our maximum customer limit, it seems. Yeah, we've only got like 30. I think at the highest I saw it get up to like 42 customers, maybe 43 at the most. But yeah, I've never seen it get higher than that. Yeah, 42. Okay. You're a Pepsi girl just because your college was a Pepsi campus. And that ends up being the way it is a lot of the time. Just depending on what you have available. Like here, well, U of I, they don't actually have one or the other. They have both. It's not like either of them have their own agreement with the campus. They're both here. So, do I like Pepsi from a fast food restaurant? I mean, if it's the only thing that they have, then I'll drink it. In some places, they only have Pepsi products. And with that being the case, then sure, I'll have that. But normally, I will go for Coke if it's available. All right, how are we doing on the trucks? Truck 1 is almost done. Truck 2 is still in progress. So I'm going to let the unloaders continue working on that. So always like Pepsi over Coke until I had COVID. Now it's the other way around. But I think that Aldi Cola. Huh. Yeah, I've never tried Aldi Cola. But sometimes you run into stuff like that that's really good. I've never tried it, though. You just like Sprite. Sprite is good. I like Sprite. I mean, and like the one that they have around Christmas, the Sprite Cranberry, I really like that. But that one gets harder and harder to find. Because that's not a regular one that they have. All right, there's that. Off you go. Oh, shoot. Did I not send Truck 3 home? I didn't send Truck 3 home. Shoot, that's my problem. I forgot to do that. All right, so next license, because I might as well keep going with this. So shopping, licenses, toys. This one's going to be 3 new cars and a couple of new well, that's probably not educational. That one's going to be educational. The maracas, I don't know what that's going to be. But the cars are cars. Oh, no. It says right on there. No, duh. It says right on there. So those are dolls. So that's going to go under the dolls section. That, I guess, is going to go under... That's going to be educational. The maracas, I don't know. We're going to find out about that one when we get into it. All right, and then we get all this priced. So here we go. Ark, how you doing? Great to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Would the toys work downstairs and the music upstairs? I mean, it could. I just don't want to move all of it. Actually, I don't even know if I'd have enough space with all of the music I have. I don't know if I would have enough space up there to do it. But that would be a massive move for me to do. So I think I will leave it. But there's no reason why it wouldn't. It should. Let's see, 39? No, a little bit too high. 38.75. 38.75. Let's see, 10. 10 and a quarter. It's probably as high as we can go. 11.50. 11.75? No, it's a little high. 11.50. Okay, is that? All right, and then labeled off so I can get these. Going to dock 3. There it is. Pick up that rack, drop it right there for our new stuff. So there it is. The sport cars, the market price is so high. I wasn't honestly even paying attention. How bad is it? Let's see, the sports car. Oh, yeah. I guess people like their cars. That's all I can figure. So, possibly. IBC root beer. Oh, wow. I know IBC root beer. I haven't had an IBC root beer in a while either, but I know it. No, not that. Okay. All right, so that'll go there. Okay. Now I got to get the rest of them with the reach truck. So. Had the Viva Cola in UK. It's been voted as better than Coke. Their Dr. Pepper knockoff. Huh. Interesting. All right, let's set this stuff off here. Yep. All right, so there's that. Man, the day is already over. How the heck did that happen? We're already at 10 o'clock at night here. I feel like I haven't been doing anything. That's nuts. So, and Max, how you doing? You haven't had root beer in years. Yeah, root beer. I like a good root beer. I don't drink it a lot, but I enjoy it. But yeah, I've not had one in quite some time either. So... yeah, and having this all be on one level would be kind of interesting. If they had something like that. I don't know. I mean, because the two stories has its own challenges, especially when it comes to the restockers and handling that. But if you had it all on one floor, that would also have its own challenges, I feel like. I feel like there's no winning with it one way or the other. So, Chong Feng, you are back. How you doing? Great to see you. All right, so that'll go back there. Okay, cool. So, I did set up a whole new department in my Megastore in less than one day. Yeah, that'd still be a lot. To move all the music down, to move all the music upstairs and all of the toys downstairs, that would be a lot to do. I feel like that would be a ton. Right, so there's the cars. There's one of the... in the dolls section. That's all I can get. Safe height limits, as always. Everyone's got to be safe all the time in this place. Blah, 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 blah. All your safety. So maracas. Again, do they go there? Educational. Cool. That was lucky. So that was good. The sedans are going to go here. Yep. That goes there. Cool. And then the maracas. Are there more maracas in there? There are. Okay. And then the last one. Did I grab 2 maracas by mistake? Is that what I did? I grabbed 2 maracas by mistake. Oh, that's what we did. Store safety is always overrated. All these people being safe all the time. Ugh. Who needs to see when you're going up and downstairs with a hand truck? You don't need to be able to see anything. They get in your way. It's their own fault. All right, so I grabbed 2 maracas, apparently by mistake. I meant to grab the sports car, and I did not. And then I need the abacus. All right, so there's that. OSHA and the Labor Board avoid megastores. If Dale Sutton was here, he'd be all over me for my OSHA violations. All right, so I'm going to need another shelf to continue getting all my educational stuff put up. Okay, that's fine. All right, that's going to go there. Okay. That's going to go there. Okay, that's fine. And then, yeah, another shelf for educational. So take care of that. So there's that. Oh, that looks so much better. So much better. Although they're still taking some stuff and putting it there for whatever reason. I don't know why. That's odd. Why would they be taking the cat plushies and putting them there? There must be a reason why. Does OSHA even exist anymore? Well, I mean, it technically does. Whether or not it does what it did in the past, I don't know. But I mean, there technically is an OSHA. So it is technically in existence. Let's see. What was I doing? I was getting another new shelf. One of these. That's what we were doing. There. So, and Mars Bar, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. Burgess is going to stream Express Car Wash. Oh, cool. Yeah, so he is back. Good to know. I thought he was back. So I'm glad to see that he is. So, and Squirmy, have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you very much for coming by. Enjoy all of your television. And I hope we see you again very, very soon. Okay. So there's that. If they were there before they... Oh, okay, that's what it is. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Matthew. I was wondering if maybe that was what it was. So it's good to know that it's not some kind of a glitch. All right, so let's move that. These will just keep on slowly shifting over for now. If an abacus is not educational, then I've got problems. All right, so that's good. Cool. So those are done. I think I got all of them up. Did I? Yeah, there was the maracas. Yeah. There was the abacus. There were those cars and those cars. Yep, there's all of it. That's everything we had. Okay. Let's see. Other stuff we might need to order. Are we done with the 2 trucks? We're done with the 2 trucks. So other stuff we might need to order. Did I feel a little emotional hanging up my abacus? Abacus? We didn't use an abacus. We just counted on our hands. Yeah, we weren't good enough to have an abacus. Let's see. What am I doing? We're going here. Products, out of stock. And then low stock. I mean, I guess I can do all for that. Sure, we'll do all for that. And then other stuff here. Oh, yeah, labeled only. Turn that off. Ah, music. Why must it always be music all the time? I think that's 10 pallets. Yep, that's 10. And then vending. That goes to dock 2. There. That's done. So. Gen X had to think for ourselves. Why do accountants not wear shoes and socks so they can count to 20? Exactly. You know how it goes. You understand. So I guess while they're doing that, I can go ahead and get another license for toys. So let's do that. Let's get this one here, which I wonder if that's all going to be dolls. I have no idea if that will all be dolls. There's a chance that it will be. Just a distinct possibility that that might all be dolls there. So let's get that. And then price all of it as always. These are all going to be, I don't know, 11. I can do 11 for all that. Perfect. And then we're going to go here to toys and candy. Take that off. And then get all 5 of those. Get 2 new display shelves. And 1 new pallet rack. All going to dock 3. There. Try unchecking the pallet box when you order on the computer so that way you can see the boxes stacked in the trailer. Oh! Oh yeah, I'll have to try that. So, I'll have to give that a whirl. So, and yeah, definitely if anyone's going over to this, to see Austin, definitely tell him that I said hi and that we send our love from over here and that we hope that he is doing wonderful. So, yes, and yeah, definitely let Austin know that we are here and thinking about him. Well, not that we need to be thinking about him, or just that we're saying, hey, basically. Is the next one pool noodles or giant pencils? I think it's pool noodles. That looks a lot like a pool noodle. I'm going with the pool noodle. So, yeah. All right. So, I need a toy hook shelf for the dolls. Ooh, okay. Well, that's fine. If I go here, shopping. Yep, that's definitely on the hook. Absolutely going to be on the hook, no doubt about it. Okay, so furniture. A hook shelf. You. How many of those do I want? I still want 2 of those. Yeah, I definitely want 2 of those. And maybe to the front. Yeah, I'll just send that to the front. Just send that to the front. Yeah, do that. Got that there. Okay. Oh shoot! I got to make sure that I empty out my my vending machines. I've not emptied out the vending machine in a while, so I probably got all kinds of cash in there. All right. So these, maybe I will set these up. Where do I want to set these? Maybe I'll start setting these over here. Let's do that. So, yeah, let's set these here. Okay. Oh man, those stick out horribly. That's odd. Yeah, we don't want that. I mean, that should not snap to that like that at all. So no. Pixel. Okay, that's better. Much, much better. Much, much better. Okay. So, what is the option set to keep partials in a corner or return to the racks? We've got it all on return to the racks at this point. I flipped that switch as soon as I hopped in. So if we take a look, this is set to return to racks. So everyone's on return to source rack. So that's what we got. Now I need dock 3. Here's all the new stuff. Okay, here's my pallet rack. So let's set that up. Okay. All right, so there's all that. Okay. Swing that right over to here. Cool. Oh, wait, no. Are they in the way? They're in the way. Okay, got it. All right, so that's done. And then now... Okay, so those are my extra display shelves that I ordered by mistake. So those will end up finding a home. So let's go ahead and grab these. Just set them anywhere. Just drop them here for now. That's fine. We'll put those up in a minute. Truck 3 out of here. And then all of those new things. Again, can only go 3 high. And I think I'm going to do these similar to the way that I've got this stuff set up here. So we'll go a row across with this. Yeah, so we'll go all the way across with this, just like that. For each of these, I think that's going to be a good way to do this. Yeah, I like that. It's consistent. Oh, that's on a toy display. Okay, so that is actually, did I grabbed the wrong thing. I grabbed that through the rack. How did I manage that? That's interesting. Okay. That was not at all what I was trying to do. I grabbed that one through the rack. So, you told Austin Rusty says I. Oh, well, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. So, yeah, how the heck did I grab the sports car? That was so odd. Every once in a while, you can grab things through a rack if you're not paying attention. Which is me to a T. All right, so then this has to go... back onto this rack. Where are you anyway? Or were you over here? No, you weren't here. So where did I grab you from? There. That's what it is. No, close box. And then back there. No, that's the camper vans. Where's the sports cars? There you are. Got it. So I grabbed, I did not grab that one. I grabbed those. So not this one, not this one, not this one. That's what I missed. All right, there we go. Now we got it. Now we got it. We're good now. I think. And this can go here. So a severe thunderstorm. Oh yeah, definitely stay safe. Hopefully everything will be okay. Yeah, hopefully it will just be a whole bunch of rain and nothing else. All right, and then that goes there. All right. Lots happening. Whole lot's happening. Got both of those licenses done. Everybody here is just about finished. Let's go ahead and get all my money out of my vending machines. Yeah, I think there was a period in time where I might have gone, I think I went like 7-8 days without clearing out my vending machines, and I had like $50,000 in them. It was some ridiculous amount of money. So... no problem. How you doing? Working hard or hardly working? I'm hardly working. If I'm doing this, I'm absolutely hardly working whatsoever. This is not work not work at all. This is the easiest thing there is. Now, again, I find this very, very funny that each of these workers went and grabbed one box. I'm guessing it's just because as soon as they saw that something was available to stock, they went and they grabbed it. That's the only thing that makes any sense. So as soon as I put those up on the shelf, they're like, oh, hey, all right, I got to go grab something. And that was all that they found available. And so they did that. And then something else became available and another one went and got it and stuff like that. So that seems like it is. And Gaming with a Toddler, how you doing? Great to see you. Jamie Mike, how you doing? Great to see you. Can we go over Isabella? Of course we can. Absolutely. Bella, what's up? You're in the shade. You got the tree in your way. We'll make sure and see you in the day when we can actually see you better. Because right now this tree's kind of in the way. Got to get rid of that tree. I don't even know why that's there. So yeah, we'll come visit you when it's light outside. So that way that tree's not there. So, everything else good? I think we got it. They're all done. They're all done. Okay. All good. All good, all good, all good. So, all right. 341 customers, $65,000 in the bank. Yeah, let's go outside now. There we go. So now we can see Bella better. Now that we don't have the, we won't have the, yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. There we go. Yes, you're a good girl. You really are. Yes, you are. So, you're so good. Yeah, see? Now that tree's not bugging you. That's what we like. That's the way to be, right there. So, you be a good girl. Gans is always watching out for you. I hope you know that. So, all right. There we go. Everything is good. Trucks are good there. Everything is good. All right, let's get into it. Right into another one. Very sweet face. I'm telling you, man. It's such a sweet face. Whatever that picture is, man, that's just such a good picture. And they did just such a bang-up job. Absolutely bang-up job they did with that. Just unbelievably. Just so good. Awesome, awesome developer. No doubt about it. Day 111. 111 days of this ridiculous nonsense. What is this all about? We got more toys, including stuff that's on hooks. It's cool. Go visit. Store's open for your convenience. Bah. Let's do it. All right, see what else we got to order. Probably nothing. They even got a cat. I wondered about that. Now that you mention that, I'd wondered why was it, and I'm assuming that that's what it was, and that's why the eyes look different. But now I totally understand. I got it. I got it. Okay, that makes sense. I never realized that she had a cataract because I didn't know these things. But now it makes sense when I look at that picture. Okay, so products. Out of stock and low. Actually, whenever these are like anywhere, these cost so little to bring in. So I always do those even when regardless of what stock level we have in the place. I actually need some lobsters. Okay. Oh man, we actually need some keyboards. Okay. Oh, shoot. No. Let's fix that up. Let's start over. So out of stock and then up here. Yeah. So that's how we do that. And then we change it to low. That's better. All right. So just two things to start. And going to dock 1. Did I miss something? I missed something. What did I miss? I got the party frogs. I did not get the apples. That's what I missed. Yeah. Got it. There's that. Now we got it. So you just started your toy department yesterday. Well, you picked a good time because they just added all the ones that we got here. So that's the only trouble with me is that I'm like now getting all of the things back in that they just added. So yeah, for you it's going to be a lot better because now you can do it all at once instead of trying to retrofit. So, and I always forget about the fact that I don't have a worker here in the morning, so I have to take care of all this in the morning. You just got off of work. Awesome. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful day at work. I hope it went quite well for you. All right. We got more invisible fish. What kind of fish do you want? 2 red snapper. They're not here yet. So, okay. So we'll come back to you. And for you. All right, there you go. Now are the invisible fish there? Let's see. They're still not there. I don't know why they're not, but they're not there. So your invisible fish might just have to wait. Yeah, I'm clicking on it like crazy, and then nothing's happening. So yeah, they're just not going to have any. So, Ms. Phil Friendly Fire, how you doing? Yeah, there is somebody that is in the tent there. I don't know. I don't know who that's supposed to be a nod to, if anybody. But yeah. Oh, here it is, Hurley. Hurley was once a talented coder, but now after AI took over, he lost both his job and his home. Now he codes just to survive. In an upcoming update, you'll be able to help him, maybe even hire him. Huh. Okay. I didn't realize that this guy had a backstory. But there it is. So, yeah. You work in a life skills classroom. Yeah, the end of the school year is coming up very, very quickly. I mean, here at U of I, there's only like, there's not much time left at all. I think there's like 3 weeks of classes. And then I must have clicked that and it made a noise earlier and I didn't hear it. Yeah, I think we've only got like 3 weeks of classes left and then finals. So 4 weeks from now, all of the students are going to be out of here. So not much longer. Don't have any idea where the heck the school year went. 22 days there. So yeah, it's about the same here. Susie Lou said that I think she's got like 28 days of school left for her in her job as a teacher. I'm pretty sure. So, and Easy Monster, how you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I believe that Roger would be able to take care of that customer if we didn't do anything with them. They'd find the invisible fish and throw it in there for him. Roger's good. Roger's got it going on. He can handle anything. Nothing phases Roger. Roger's all over it. So there we go. All right. Yeah, that is weird. That didn't start happening until just now. And there's Roger. So Roger's on it. So I can get out of here and get back to getting more toys. So let's do that. So toys again, licenses, all kinds of pool noodles. And I'm guessing that is a pool ball, possibly. So pricing on all the pool noodles. Yeah, it's a kid's ball. All right, so these are going to be, I don't know, $6.50? Nope, $6.25. Okay. Maybe $10.50? No, that's way too high. $9. Not 90, 9. That's perfect. $6.25 and $6.25. Okay, that's all that. Cool. Now those go on what? What are these going on? Toy ball bin shelves. So those go in toy ball bins. Okay, I'll buy it. If you say so, we'll do that. And then a toy ball bin is, let's buy one to start. See exactly how much those things can hold. And go from there. So yeah, we'll start with this. See exactly how many products we can get in one of these toy ball bins. So, Bookshop Simulator, you got all 3 stores now available, made some custom books. I've actually not done anything with the new update just because it's all it had was the custom books. So yeah, I really don't know what those are like because I've never tried that. I can't remember what the last update was that I played, but it was before the custom books were a thing. All right, so pool noodles. Maybe I will set these on the opposite side here. Maybe I'll do this and put these over here. That could be kind of cool. We got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. So if I set it like kind of right there, that should be pretty well centered. Yep, do that. All right, and see exactly how much of that stuff we can get on here. So, oh, kids go back there the 1st or 2nd of September. Oh, yeah, yeah. That, well, I mean, when I was going to school in Chicago, that's always the way it was. We always started the month. It was the Tuesday after Labor Day. And it was that way for the longest time. It wasn't until more recently that they made it where everyone started in August. So when I was going to school, it was always, you started after Labor Day and we were always done by sometime in June. It was only recently that they changed all that and they made it where you start earlier and end earlier. Now, when I went to college, it was always you started in August and you ended in May. But all through my elementary school and my high school days, it was always start in September, end in June. It all just depends on where you are. Yeah, and yeah, they still go back after Labor Day there in New York. Yeah. I don't know why they changed it. I think Chicago may actually be the same thing here. I don't know if they start any earlier in Chicago than they ever did. It may still be that they do the after Labor Day and go through June. Possibly, but I don't know. When you're at uni, you started in October and ended in early June. Yeah, there are some universities around here that do that as well. A lot of the ones on the West Coast do trimesters. So they'll start in September and they'll go through to June, but they don't have typical semesters. They have 3 trimesters. But that's not very common. Most of the schools are just that they're 2 semesters and then they're done. I don't know why the ones on the West Coast do trimesters, but for whatever reason they do. A lot of the schools in California are that way. And I think the ones in Washington are that way. I think some of them are where they do trimesters. But there's so few that do it. And so they have like 3 11-week trimesters. It's such an interesting thing. I mean, it works for them, but it's weird. So, oh no, and no worries about the thing for Bookshelf Easy Monster. I knew about the update, so there's no spoiler to it. I just didn't do anything with it because again, the custom books didn't mean as much to me. So yeah, nothing spoiled with that. You're all good. All right. So that's back in place. Where did I leave my hand carts? Where did I leave my hand cart? It's normally only... Oh, here it is. It's normally always in 1 or 2 places, and now I moved it somewhere completely different. Okay, so how is this going to work? Let's see. How's all this going to work with all these pool noodles? So IU is about out since they're close to... Oh, yeah, IU. They end a little bit earlier than we do here in Illinois. But I think they also start a little bit earlier. Indiana. I think they start... They probably started the week before Illinois did. But they're normally always pretty close. All right, so let's see. Pool noodles... Okay, so those can go there. So I'm going to do 2. Nope. Or no, there's no way around that. Okay, so there's no way around that. Okay. All right, so yeah, there's no way to change that. That shelf is just all that kind of pool noodle. All right, so be it. And then the balls, I guess, will go there. All right. At least for now, we'll do that. Yellow pool noodles, green pool noodles. So once again, I grabbed 2 kinds of the same pool noodle because I'm just silly like that. I thought I grabbed 2 different pool noodles, but no. Or 3 different pool noodles. Big Dog Customs, how you doing? Great to see ya. I hope you're doing well. And Juju, how you doing? Oh yeah, we're live. It's our afternoon one. So yeah, we did take a break, but we are live. The bottom is for the pool noodles. So what is the top for? Is the top not for the pool noodles? I would think that the top was for the pool noodles, but I don't know. If not for the pool noodles, then what do you use it for? Because you don't put the balls up there, I don't think. Maybe you can put the pool noodles in both places? The top is for the balls? All right. Hold that thought. Oh, and I got rid of my box for the balls. All right, how do I fix this? Let's see. Let's see. You know, I think I like it as it is anyway. I'm going to do it anyway. Because I can put 4 different kinds of pool noodles up there. I can have the balls down low. It'll be fine. I'm good with that. I'm good with it. Because otherwise I'm going to need... I've got 4 different kinds of pool noodles. So I'm going to need... I'd need another shelf to get the remaining pool noodles up there. So I'm good. I'm good. I'm going to go with that. Because I've got 4 different kinds of pool noodles. Because otherwise it's the hot dog and hot dog bun conundrum all over again. I've run into that too many times. All right, so green pool noodles. And we've got yellow pool noodles. And then I've got more yellow pool noodles. And then we've got our blue ones and our red ones. Okay, there we go. Jim Eddington, how you doing? Great to see you. And Diane, how are you doing? Great to see you as well. I hope you're doing good. Okay, yeah, other people haven't set up the same way as me. Good, I'm not the only one. It's not just me. That's good. If I only had 3 kinds of pool noodles, then I would do that. But since I have 4, I want to do that instead. Yeah, I like that. So, yeah, just tossing supply boxes. Yeah, exactly. We have mad skills, no problem. We're good. We're really good at what we do. Well, they are. I'm passable. These guys are very good at what they do. I just fumble through. Clintus Fobs, how you doing? Great to see you. All right, blue pool noodles and red pool noodles. Okay. So that's done. How many toy licenses do we have left? 6? 5? How many do we have left? Let's take a look. How are we doing? 6. I could probably make it 5. If I do that, am I gonna put another light? If I'm gonna put another set of racks up here, I guess I would do that. I guess I could do that. Just put the other racks up there, maybe. I need candies. I've got all the ones. Unless they got new ones. But I've got all the ones that they had. So, let's see. Maybe I'll do one more. Yeah, if they would give me another computer upstairs, that'd be awesome. But I don't think you can order another computer. I think you only can have the one. I'd love it if I had 2, but I don't think so. All right, let's get another license. Let's do that. And then pricing on this So 4 items there. So it's going to be educational, cars, and cars. I think I have all the shelf space for that. So 16 and a quarter, maybe 16 and a half. Yeah, we can do that. 21. Yeah. We'll go 25, 6 and a half. It's 27, a little too much. And this can be 29, 29 and a half, 29.75. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. And then we're doing, let's see. So out of stock. So these, I need no new shelves, I don't think, but I do need a pallet rack. Yeah, got it. There we go. All good. So. Oh, we can't move the computer. I mean, I guess I could. I'm so used to it being here now. I think I'll just leave it there. But yeah, I guess we can move it somewhere else. So, and Zania, how you doing? Great to see you. Basically, I price everything so that the sales impact is just under minus 40%. So if I can get it to minus 39%, then I put it there. At minus 39%, no one ever complains about the price. Once you get into minus 40%, people will start complaining. They'll still buy stuff, but they'll start complaining about it. And personally, I just get tired of hearing people complain about the prices. So I leave it at minus 39 or better. And that way they don't groan. But once you get to minus 40, they're like, we're paying too much, man. So that's when I decide that I don't want to deal with that. All right, so then this goes here. All right. So yeah, 39. Someone, I forget who it was that said that 39 was like the magic number. But yeah, that's the one where no one ever will complain at that price. And again, you can do it at 40, and people will still continue to buy things at 40, but they will complain about it. So it all depends on how much you want to hear people complaining. If you want to hear no complaining, then 39. So I don't think I heard it from Austin though. Someone told me, someone left a comment about it. I didn't hear about it from him. So it would not surprise me that Austin knows that, because Austin is the king of pricing in every game there is. When in doubt about pricing, go to Austin. He will always have the answers about pricing. I hate where that rack is. I do not like where that rack is at all. That is awful. I'm not going to do that. So let's go here. Management, warehouse, $27,000 and $29,000 for 2 more spaces. Is there life after 40%? That pallet's going to go away. That's going to go back because it's empty. So I did not technically forget it. I just didn't do anything else with it. So, and Gower, how you doing? Great to see ya. All right, how do I want to start doing this? Because I've got that weird space there now. So let's do this. Start pushing this stuff all the way back again. Pixel. Okay. That's pretty much pixel. And can you go there? No! Stupid post! Okay, so then let's fix this up. Oh, you dumb post. You dumb post. You silly post. So how far out do we have to come? Oh, so now I can't do it because that one's in the way. All right, so. All right, there's that. And then. try that again. How far out do I have to come with it in order to get it to be all right? Seems like it's there. Okay. Got it. There's that. Okay. And then I can set a couple more. I can put a couple more there. That's what I was looking to do. That was the plan behind all this. So this is going to go here, kind of in line with this. Finding the pixel. Yeah, kind of like that. That's what we're going to do. And then I'll take another one and set it behind it there. That is fine, I think. Except I grabbed none of the products. So, aside from that, North Coast Bear, how you doing? Great to see you. I am doing quite well myself. I hope you're doing well also. Okay. So let's get all this here. When am I going to play Junkyard Builder? Man, that is a question I get a lot. I'm going to have to do an episode of Junkyard Builder at some point. So I've had a lot of people that have asked me when I'm going to go back to Junkyard Builder. And I was thinking about what I wanted to do exactly with that. Like if I wanted to start it over again since the update or exactly how I wanted to handle it. And I still don't have the answer. But all I know is that a lot of people have asked me about it. So I will have to do that again sometime soon. Tracy, welcome to Rusty Champaign. Thank you so much for subscribing. A very, very happy Tuesday to you. All right. Toolbox. Educational. I do hope. All right. So there's that. And then I've got one more educational thing there. So. Oh, the magical sale number. Yeah, again, don't thank me. I didn't come up with it. Austin Plays for sure had it, and then someone else told me about it from there. So, yeah, as much as I'd like to take credit for it, I absolutely cannot, because I got it from somebody else. So, my pleasure that you saw it here, but I did not come up with it. So, all right. And then that. That's the only one we need. So, and thank you so much for the follow on Twitch, North Coast Bear. I definitely appreciate that very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As we are creeping up towards 1,100 followers on Twitch, which again blows my mind that we're getting that close on Twitch. So, all right, ring towers. Man, was there anybody that did not have a ring tower as a kid? Gosh, this is like such a quintessential kid's toy here. The ring towers. I remember those so vividly. Like of all the stuff that I remember as having, I remember the ring towers. We didn't have the bead thing. The block set, we probably had a block set like this. I don't remember us having the wooden hammer game. An abacus, it wouldn't surprise me if I had an abacus as a kid because duh. The wooden toolbox I don't remember having, but yeah, that I vividly remember having, the ring tower. So, your 3 minis had ring towers. Yeah, every dentist office feels like they have the bead game. It feels like every dentist office has that. Like every doctor office has the bead game. I don't know why, but that's like a quintessential thing for a dentist and doctor office. It's so weird. It's like I guess that's just like take your mind off the fact that they're going to like be messing with your teeth and it's going to be painful. Something like that. Perhaps. The rings. Oh, Lincoln Logs. Oh, Lincoln Logs were so good. I loved Lincoln Logs. Those were so much fun. So, tools are educational, so that means your tool, it is not unhealthy, Berg. You've been proven okay. You've been proven absolutely okay because what you are doing is educational. It is right here. It is proven to be educational, so you are perfectly fine, Bergus. You can relax in the comfort of knowing that what you're doing actually provides an educational value. So there you go. Lincoln Logs. Oh gosh. It's kind of like a log cabin, a miniature log cabin, basically. If you know what log cabins are, I mean, it's just basically like a house made out of logs. If you Google Lincoln Logs, you'll see it. It's basically like they're meant to like mimic logs, like wooden logs, and you can build all kinds of houses and stuff with them. So, and the kids always shoot on the rings. In my day, we only had rocks and we liked it. We loved it. There we go. We didn't have no fancy dentist office thing. We just picked up a rock and we played with it while we waited for someone to yank our teeth out. We liked it. There we go. Old man yelling at clouds. There we go. Now we got it. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I think we're good. Just going to get right into another day here. Day 112. In my day, we opened the store when we felt like it, and we liked it. Stores open for your convenience. Man. Okay, there we go. Who needs Novocaine anyway? Exactly. Novocaine's overrated. Don't need any of that silly stuff. Is it like Legos? Not really. I mean, they fit together, but they don't like snap together. They just kind of like sit on top of each other. So they have like grooves in them, but they don't snap. I mean, you could very easily pull a Lincoln log cabin apart. So yeah, in that sense, they're not really like Legos, but they do kind of join together, but in the loosest of ways. So yeah. Your favorite toy when you were really little was a package of kitchen sponges. Okay, I've not heard that one before, but that worked. Hey, if you enjoyed it, that's all that matters. The offspring of Lego and Jenga. That would be a good way to describe it. It would be Jenga with a purpose. Yeah, that would be a good way to describe it, I would say. They were very, very popular in the late 70s, early 80s. I don't know. I mean, I think they're still around, but they were in their heyday then. Lincoln Logs and Tinker Toys were big, big things as kids. I mean, I wasn't as good with Tinker Toys, but I enjoyed them. But Lincoln Logs, I really loved the Lincoln Logs. So we yanked out our teeth with the same pair of pliers that we removed the horseshoe nails with, and the horse was fine with it, and we liked it. There we go. So, Sanya, you're old because you know Lincoln Logs. So I, too, am old. There we go. Austin says hi. Hi, Austin. How you doing? We're over here talking about Lincoln Logs. The catapults you built with Lincoln Logs. I never built a catapult with one. It sounds cool, but I never built a catapult with one. So, all right. Someone's selling a set for 280 pounds on Amazon. Wow. Yeah, they were never 280 pounds back in the day. Maybe it's a collector's item at this point in time. Is all I can figure. So, had actual chemistry sets with real chemicals. Yeah. The 80s were a decade, man. 80s, nobody cared about anything. They're just like, woo! It's like, yeah, do whatever, man.
It looks freshly baked.
You're fine. Okay. No problem. Everyone was all hopped up on some kind of drug, and it was perfectly good. No one cared about a darn thing. Everyone's just like, yeah, just enjoy it. So it's crazy. Christopher Green, how you doing? Old school erector sets. I never had one, but I'm very familiar with them. But I never had one. So Riley, how you doing? Great to see it. The toys, the toy shopping is going great. I can show you real quick once we get our afternoon guy in here. Once Roger shows up. Actually, you know what? No one's around here. So yeah, let me show you. We have this so far. So we have these things here that we've added, and we have all of this stuff, and we have pool noodles and some kids balls right there. So we're like halfway through on all of our kids licenses, I would say. Eat the paint. It was lead-based paint, and we liked it. So we didn't worry about no lead.
Love that freshly baked smell.
You fell down, you rubbed some dirt on it, you went back outside, and you fell off again. You'd swing on top of the monkey bars, and you'd fall off, and you'd land right on your head, and nobody worried about a stinking concussion. You just rubbed some dirt on your head, and you went back up there, and we liked it. There it is. So, just like that. So, you put your toy department in the exact same place. Cool. So, it's not just me. Oh, God, I love this. So much fun. And for those of you who do not know Riley, you definitely should be checking out Riley's channel. John put a link to Riley's channel right there in the description. Riley does all kinds of fun, wonderful stuff. Does a lot of Dinkum if you're a fan of Dinkum. Also does a lot of stuff that is similar to what we do here on this channel. So if you're looking for yet another wonderful person to follow, definitely make sure you check out Riley's channel. Like I said, you will not be disappointed for sure. Not at all. So, you survived drinking from the garden hose. I'm telling you, man, with all the stuff that we did in the 70s and 80s, and if we're still alive, we've got it made. There's nothing that can hurt us. I do believe. So, and my pleasure, Riley, as always. As always. You remember getting chemistry set, and 4 days later, your mom was throwing it out. Is it a house apparently made a bunch of kids really sick? Oh, no. That's no good. That's no good at all. I mean, I feel bad for the kids that got sick, but yeah, that's no good at all. So, last day of school, you forgot what shoes were. Hey, well, yeah. You didn't need shoes in the summer. Summer was always go outside until the street lights came on. And when the street lights came on, that's when it was time to come back inside. Riley is on her way to 3,000. Riley, how close are you to 3,000? Are you really, really close, or are you in the neighborhood? Yeah, I don't know how we survived the 70s and 80s, man. They were crazy, crazy times.
If it's not available, I'll...
I have not checked anything here for a while, so I should probably check and see exactly what we need to order, because it has been quite some time since I've looked. Did I get everything there? I did. Okay, so let's keep going. Back to low stock. I have no lobster. Oh, no. All the music, all the time. So much music. So much music. I think that's a full pallet. Oh, that's 11 pallets. Oh, shoot. So I got to get rid of a pallet there. All right, so that's that. Dock 1. So Sunburst is where we left off. Okay, so there. Oh gosh, I got so much stuff that I need. That's a whole pallet as well. Dock 2. Did I get something doubled up by any chance?
I'll just come back another time.
No, we're good. Okay. And then this will go to dock 3. I think. Or did I? Oh, I think I already ordered some of that. So let's go. Let's do that. So. Playground equipment was all metal and had gravel. Yeah, exactly. Gravel? Wow. Look at you styling with gravel. We didn't have gravel. It was just cement. Monkey bars on top of concrete. You fell off and that was it. It's your own fault for falling off. That's your own thing. So you got as far as falling out of trees. That counts. I'd count that. So your parents scared me with tales of ringworm to make you wear shoes. Oh, the old wives' tales. All the things that people would say just to scare you. So many things. Is Junkyard Builder on the phone? I don't think it is. I'm not aware of it being on the phone. So if it is, I don't know about it. So. Someone could start a channel discussing the 70s and 80s. It would not surprise me if someone already has. I would be very, very shocked if someone had not already done it. So, oh, and Crystal, I saw, I think Lady Fluffy Dragon mentioned it earlier. I can't remember who mentioned it, but yeah, I also saw the pictures on Discord, and those are absolutely beautiful photos that you have. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, you looked, it was, everyone looked so happy. It was just absolutely lovely to see. Really, really loved it. So I wanted you to know that because I don't think I said it. So you're a little under 300 till you get to 3K. So you're getting there. You're on your way. You'll be there before you know it. Absolutely, you'll be there. So, all right. So I was checking that out. Yeah, I'm glad I did that because I almost ordered the same thing twice. So none of those. And that can go to Dock 3. There you go. Remember, swinging as high as possible and then jumping out. Oh, yeah. Everybody did that, man. That was, I mean, you weren't cool if you didn't do that. I mean, you swing as hard as you possibly could, and then jumped as far as you could. And if you were lucky, you didn't land directly on your face. And if you did, it was cool because kids dig scars. So that was the way it was, man. That was the way it was. Back in the day. Local park concreted around trees when you're level to make it look nicer. Cracked your head open. Yeah. They don't make them like they used to. So, remember when they added absorbent material around the swing set to protect from injuries? You were the dummy and jumped off swing and missed the absorbance material. Oh, man. Lady Fluffy Dragon, that's how you know it's not your day. If you do something like that, yeah, you know you're not having your day there. So, Redcaster, how you doing? What about roundabouts? Just spin as fast as you can. Oh, are those like the little merry-go-round things? I think that's what you're talking about, a roundabout. I'd not heard of it referred to as that, but I think that's what you're talking about. Yeah. Those are the ones where you just spin on that thing as fast as you can and you hope you don't throw up. Yeah, that one. Totally an 80s thing. We didn't have those at our playground, but I know exactly what you're talking about. And the worst is when you were playing on the seesaws and you had your friend who was a real jerk and he'd be on the other end of the seesaw and then he'd like hop off of the thing and you go and just come crashing down. That's how you really knew who your friends were. Having a nice day playing on the seesaws and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're like walking home limping because they're like trying to be funny. So, yeah. Those were the days, man. Those were the day. So, UK parks all had roundabouts. Yeah, that wasn't as big of a thing here. I mean, I've seen plenty of places that do, but again, they were not as big of a thing in Chicago, roundabouts. I don't know why. I mean, they were fun, but for whatever reason, we just didn't have a whole lot of them there. So I went from I believe I can fly to mistakes were made in 0.5 seconds. Love it. Love it. So you're the tomboy that played out in the dirt mounds because their neighborhood wasn't fully built and didn't wear shoes. Played kickball out in the street. Hey, there you go. You got to stay out after dark. Again, in Chicago, it was always you stayed out until the streetlights came on. And as soon as the streetlights came on, you came back inside. That's how you knew it was time for the day to be over. Streetlights came on, that was it. But until then, you better be outside. If you're inside, if you're in the house and the streetlights aren't on, you better get outside. That was the way it was. Yelling car. Yep. Game on. Wayne's World. When they put the soft sponge towels under swings, I was like, whoa, it looks like a stone, but it's soft. Yeah, that would have been cool if they would add stuff like that when we were kids. But no. They didn't worry about stuff like that. Man, yeah, if we were kids and we cracked our head open, again, no one worried about it. It was fine. Take you to the doctor, patch you up, boom, you're right back out. Kelly Lincoln, welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for subscribing. A very, very happy Tuesday to you. Like when one person has longer legs than the other guy when using the seesaw. Yep. 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 So, no running in and out of the house, so you're letting all the flies in. Yeah, or were you born in a barn? Yep. That was a popular one too. All right, so what all is going on here? What all do we have happening here? We've still got a bunch of stuff on trucks. Is truck 3 still loaded? Truck 3 is still loaded. Gosh, I feel like I've got a lot of stuff here. And before I go and get another license, I should probably get the rest of this stuff off of here. I feel like ordering anything more, getting a new thing would probably not be the best of ideas. You were told to spit on it and keep going. Exactly. Rub some dirt on it. Yeah, just rub some dirt on it. Don't worry about it. Get some dirt on it. You'll be fine. Get back out there. Don't cry about it. Just get back out there. That was all that mattered. So, yeah, growing back, the adults were like, yeah, go for it. Go for it to be feral children. Except they didn't use the word feral back then. They didn't know that word, but I totally get what you mean. It would have been hilarious if adults back then would have used the word feral. But yeah, they I don't think they knew that one. Now, can I put those on there? No, I wish I could do that like the Restockers could. Or the unloaders, but I can't do that. I'm not as cool as them. I have to put them on one by one. I mean, I could have just moved the pallet. That would have been an option too. But I didn't. So I just decided to move these like this. I could have definitely moved the pallet though. Oh, the wet paper towel. Oh, I was thinking, when you said wet paper towel, I was thinking like the wet towel that people used to snap you with, like in school. Like someone would take a towel and they'd wet it and then they'd go, and it'd be like a whip and they'd snap you right in the back of the leg. I thought that's what you meant, but no, that's something else. So, all right, those are off. And she won't take care of the rest of that because it's not on the truck. It's still reserved for a staff. Okay, so we'll just leave that there. The magical wet paper towel that they give you at school. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know about the magical wet paper towel. That was not a thing for me. For us, it was always Bactine. You put Bactine on something and boom, it was all immediately better. Bactine was this amazing product. I don't know exactly how it works, but somehow it did. It had this crazy magical property to it that I don't think anyone to this day ever understands. So your school nurses treated every injury with either a wet paper towel or an ice pack. Now, ice packs I get, but a wet paper towel, that seems weird. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it worked, but it seems odd. All right, there. Okay. All right, what's that? I really feel like I should not be getting any more product until we get the rest of this stuff off of these trucks. This is still reserved for a staff. Okay. David has made it home. David, good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Cut your finger, wet blue paper towel, bumped your head, wet paper towel, broke your leg, wet paper towel. That was kind of like our health center here on the campus, except they gave you something different. It's like, you broke your arm, here's a Band-Aid. Got a sprained neck, here's a Band-Aid. And some other stuff. So, yeah. That sounds kind of familiar. All right. So much product. Yeah, walked in the door and straight back out the door with summer. Exactly. You were never supposed to be in the house in the summer. Ever. Ever. Again, if you're in the house in the summer, you're doing something wrong. That or you got grounded. That's the only way you're in the house in the summers, if you got grounded. And even then, you might be able to be outside, but you just can't be playing with your friends or anything like that. Can I? That's... Oh, the heck with it. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and end the day. We're going to get into another day here. I'm not going to wait for these guys to finish up doing their things. Stay out of the house in the summer and don't let the cold air out. Exactly. All right. Day 113. Were you born in a barn? Rub some dirt on it. Don't hurt yourself, and if you do, you're going to get a wet paper towel, maybe with or without an ice pack. Ajeo Chaudhry, I hope I said your name right. Welcome to Rest of Champaign. Thank you so much for subscribing. Happy Tuesday to you. Store's open for your convenience. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I just couldn't sit here and wait for those guys to keep restocking this stuff. So, there's that. Mud worked in a pinch when you did not want to tell Mom. I've not heard of using mud, but I guess that would work. All right, where did I put the one that had the cars on it? Is that over here? It must be here. Oh, yeah, it's here. So let's do this. So I can be of some help here. Nope, that's not of any help. So go ahead, throw that there. Send you on your way. There we go, one down. Yeah, only going inside to eat and drink something before going back out. Yeah, this all sounds so very familiar. Incredibly familiar, all of it. So Mom threw a few eggs of crisps out the window and water in the garden. Man, oh man. Dang. They really don't want you inside. At all. Oh, and I got this entire rack here that I think was going to be for clothes. And I never did actually use it because I got off of clothes all of a sudden. Let's see. I've got water here. I've got... I should have those salted peanuts there. I do. So let's go ahead, get those, and I got the energy drink there as well. So let's put all that up. I'm also going to have to make my way out to our seafood aisle to take care of that because I'm not doing that job, and I don't have anybody out there to take care of that, so I really should be doing that instead of this, but now I'm already on this, so I'm going to take care of it. So water... And energy drink can go there. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. And then the salted peanuts. Okay. There we go. So, Cozy! How you doing? You're awake. Happy Wednesday to you. And I hope you're doing very, very well. Okay, that goes there. There we go. And John is on his way. Yeah, since David has entered the building, you were sneaking out the back door. John, have a wonderful, wonderful night. Take care of yourself. We will see you again tomorrow. All right, there's that. Now I got to go run outside and take care of everybody that needs some fish. We have a lot of people that are fishy. Okay. You get the invisible fish. Okay, there you go. There's your invisible fish. You also have invisible fish. There you go. There's your invisible fish. Thank you very much. Do you have invisible fish? No, your fish are visible. There you go. Thank you very much. You also have a visible fish. All right, there you go. Thank you very much. And are you a visible fish? You are a visible fish. So 3 out of 5 are visible. You knew the place to be when you saw all the bikes in the front yard. That was the happening part. That was the happening place. That's where all the cool kids were. Oh, shoot. You want 2 of them, too. Okay. Gotcha. Anything else? No. You're all good. Me and your brother wanted a pool, so we dug a massive hole in the garden every day for 2 weeks in the summer. So angry yet all you heard was undone overnight. How rude of Dad to do that. Why would Dad do such a thing, man? It's so rude. Doesn't he know that you just want a pool? I mean, come on, man. Why wouldn't he do that? So, and Lady Fluffy Dragon, have a wonderful, wonderful night. Take care of yourself. We will see you tomorrow. All right. 1 more hour till Roger shows up. And takes over the space here. Okay. Oh, another thing. Okay. Gotcha. I thought you were done. Apparently not. So. And there you go. All right. Getting the ordinary visible fish. I know. Who wants a boring visible fish? Just that's no good. Yeah, it took me a bit to come up with this setup. But the best thing I had was doing 5 tables. Because you can't get everything out there with 4. You need a 5th one to get everything. So I decided this one was going to work the best. It'd be nice. I wish it was like a little bit, it didn't stick out this row of tiles, but what are you going to do? So I just kind of went with it. And it's got a whole bunch of empty space around the sides that I'm not using for anything that I probably could use better. But again, what are you going to do? It just kind of is what it is. All right, Restockers are going to town. All the trucks are gone. So I can now take a look, see if there's anything else we need to order or if we're now good here. So we do need that. Some of those, sure. And then all this other stuff, we're going to go back to low stock. That's 10. Doc 1. It's the only thing about music. You always need to order music all the time. Music is relentless in this game. You're just always in need of it. Lots and lots of musicians in this town. There we go, Doc 2. What does the invisible fish taste like? Chicken. I do believe. So, and Phil, how you doing? We do not have all 50 of the new toys. We're getting closer. We have how many licenses left to go? 5? Soon to be 4, because I'm going to try and make this 4 now. So these are going to be all on hooks. So I've got 5 products. And how many hook spaces do I have? I have 3, so I'm going to get 1 more set of hooks. There. So we have chicken fish. The invisible fish, they taste like chicken. Exactly like that. So, and yes, the more checkouts is the higher number of possible customers. The thing is that we're not hitting our max right now. So if you take a look up there, yeah, we're only getting like 41 out of the 52. So, and there's the question. Yeah. So we have 52 possible customers, but we only have 40 in the store. So I don't need to get more checkouts because I'm not maxing out my customer count. If I was, then I'd get more checkouts. But for now, we're not. We're still not there yet. Okay, so we're now going to go shopping licenses, $6,000, that license. Price it fast. So $9, maybe $11.50. Yeah, that's probably about right. Yeah, $11.50. $22.50. 23, 22.75, 18 and a quarter. No, 18. This is going to be 11. Yeah, and then 20. Let's try 30. A little too much. 29.50. 29 and a quarter. Okay, solid. Cool. I think I have a rack where that can all go. Do I have a rack where that can all go? I don't. Or no, I do. I've got that rack. That's where that can all go. So, does window chicken fish live in a glass tank? I'll go with yeah. We'll say yes on that. So, and Shane Ramsey.
Do you sell rusty champagne?
Thank you so much for the 5 months, Team Red. I don't think we have that on the menu here. I don't know why we don't. We should, but we don't. But thank you so much for the 5 months. I really, really appreciate that. Okay, so shopping. And then we're going toys and candy. And then not labeled. Pallets of each of these. I need one more of these hook shelves. Yeah, one. And I don't need a pallet rack. So we're good. Yeah, we're good. That's all we need. Dock 3. New products go to Dock 3. Got it. Unloader's still working on Dock 1. That can go right there.
I'll just come back another time.
So truck's on its way, and where is my rack of my partial? Here it is. So set that right there. Okay. All right, so there's that. And then pull these other 3 out. And send truck 3 out of here. All right, that's gone. Is that high enough? Yeah, cool. There we go. Gosh, I can't imagine having done this the old way where I constantly was driving to where I had the pallet jack or where I had the pallet rack. And now instead just like taking the pallet rack and picking it up and moving it by hand. Because this is so much easier doing this like this. So much better. All right, so this now again, pick up with Herculean strength. And pixel right about there. Okay, got it. Doc 3 is a Dave. He's a chill guy. Maybe, possibly. So, are thieves on the roadmap? I hope not. I'm just not a fan of thieves. I mean, if they added them, I just hope that they would have a way of turning them off. But I do not know. Can you lift one forklift with the other one? I don't think so. I don't think it would let you do that. I mean, maybe, but I don't think you could do it intentionally. That's not going to go there. All right, that's fine. So these are going to start going over here then. I'm going to start setting these up on both sides of this. All right, so we'll do that. Yeah. Yeah, the reach truck, and again, I wish I could remember who it was that made the comment about that or made the suggestion about it. And I can't remember it, but again, we get a lot of great suggestions from people in the, or a lot of things like that from people in the comments, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I never thought about that, and it is just such a beautiful, easy way of doing things, which is why I never thought of it. Because why would I think of something so easy like that? It's a ponies pack, twin baby dolls, not the ponies pack, the baby doll set, the doodle board, and the casual set. So I can't grab those yet. There we go. You just got the pallet stacker. The pallet stacker is great. Because the pallet stacker is everything with everything you can get out of a forklift with a lot easier time driving it. Which is the best part. All right, so baby doll set, that can go over here. That'll work. Twin baby dolls, that can go over here as well. Okay. Are there only 7 of them that are in that box? There's literally a quantity of 7 in that box. And then ponies? Maybe down there? I guess we'll do that. Sure, we'll do that for a start. That'll be fine. So, it was you. Oh, there we go. So we all have Ms. Phil Friendly Fire to thank for that suggestion. Because it was a brilliant, brilliant suggestion. And completely revolutionized the way that we take care of putting new products up in our warehouse. So, on that. It's amazing how easy that makes that now. All right, so there's that. Maybe do one more. Let's do one more. One more license here tonight before we get into another day. Because they're still working. So we need then licenses. We have 4 to go. Oh, so this is going to be all kinds of balls. Oh boy. 5 of them. All right, fine. We'll deal with that. We'll deal with it. So, okay. 5 balls. Okay. So, pricing on these 5 balls is going to be 10 and a quarter. This is going to be 12, maybe 13. No, a little too high. $12.75. And $12.75 for all of those. And then that's going to be $11.50. Okay. For all of them. Okay, got it. So you smile every time. Oh, did I forget to put the other 2 up? Oh, shoot. I thought I got all. I did not. I forgot about these. Thank you. Doodle boards and casual sets. Oops. Got 1 step ahead of myself. So. Can't stream this game last night and we almost forgot to price his balls. Now there's some phrasing there. There's definitely some phrasing that's going on here. I do believe. We have a phrasing alert. I repeat, we have a phrasing alert. Okay. Let's see. What am I holding here? Oh yeah, those. There we go. So that does go there. Right. What do I think of the toys? I mean, they're cool. I like the fact that they keep them all pretty well organized. So that is nice. The doodle board. Yeah, I'll put the doodle board over here. That'll be fine. So yeah, I like the fact that they have them all in groups. That's pretty neat. As opposed to having it all haphazard. I mean, anytime you can keep things in a sort of order, I'm a fan of it. And that's definitely what we have here. All right. So now that I put those up, let's go ahead and get these others. So now we're going to do these 5. Now, I do have a pallet rack that I can steal, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get one of these. What is it? It's this ball bin shelf. Let's get one of them. And then we're going to get a new pallet rack, even though I've got one that is not being used. I'll still get this one anyway. Dock 3 for that. There, go. Dinner this evening is going to be a Premier Protein Shake. Was that what was expected? Or was that just what you've got? So I don't. Maybe you'll throw in a biscuit or two. Oh, okay. I guess that would work. That can get chucked. Okay. I didn't mean to grab that, so we'll just set that there. The pallet rack. That's what I wanted. Okay. All right. Nope. Open it, please. All right. And that there. Okay. All of the sports balls. Lots and lots of them. Including some that are very, very colorful. So, well, Easy Monster, thank you very much for coming on by. Have a wonderful, wonderful night, and I hope we see you again very, very soon. That's a very colorful ball. That's kind of cool. I like that one. What is the new favorite toy? Oh, I don't know. They've added so many. I've really not been paying that much attention to what they've been adding. So I can't really say. I like the educational ones just because they really take me kind of back into the day, I would say. Those have been fun. All right, toy ball bin shelf. Yeah, the ring tower definitely takes me back. Okay, so let's set this up here. Okay. And that moves over. All right. So my hope is that I'm going to be able to get all 5 of those balls into there without too much fuss. And have it be in some form of order. So let's see if we're going to do this. With any luck. Let's see how this is going to go. Because the thing I don't know is exactly how these are going to work when we have them up on these upper shelves. This is going to be new. Let's see. How does this look if we have those up there? I guess like that. Okay. So there. And then do I have... I got blue basketballs. Okay, so they can go there. All right. Do they... I was to say, why are they not going up there? But they are. Classic basketballs. They can go there. Okay. The footballs will go in the bottom because they'll probably be the most popular thing. So we'll put that there. And then there was one other one there. So these can go all back. All right, so classic. Oh, this is the wrong shelf. This is all over here. So classic And then blue and pink. So I need one of you guys. Not the whole rack. Not the whole rack. You. There, got it. So, Robin, how you doing? Great to see you. And yes, we were originally going to be playing Conveyor Belt Sushi, but then I was looking at the update here for Megastore. I'm like, you know what? I don't think I can do this in an episode. It wasn't going to work very well in an episode, which is why I ended up doing it as a full-blown thing here. As a full-blown live stream, because it just felt like there was too much stuff to try and do as one episode. So, ugh. And then that goes there. Cool. So I think we'll do one more day here. I think we can do one more. Try and get a little bit more of that stuff in there. Real Moflo, how you doing? Great to see you. A very happy Tuesday to you. Did we get everything for that one truck? We did. So let's get you out of the way. So you're off. All the trucks are gone, so that's good. And they're doing the last of their thing. So they're done. I think everybody's done. We're 1 day away from actually being able to hire another employee on top of that. All right, here we go. One more to go. So let's get into it. We've got, and what, 3 more licenses if we were going to try and do that? I don't know if we're going to be able to get there, but let's see. Is it 3 more? I think it was 3 more. Yeah, 3 more. That's going to be a lot to try and do. It's going to be a lot. Now, I wonder if they're going to call that a football, because that does not look like a football. That looks like a rugby ball. It is not pointy enough on the ends for that to be an American football. That looks a lot more like it'd be a rugby ball, but it doesn't look like it's round enough to be a rugby ball. It's like some weird rugby football hybrid there. I'll be very interested in seeing what they call that thing. So, all right, let's get into it one more time. Day 114. We've got a lot of toys. Not all of them, but we got a lot of them. Been a very, very busy day. Restockers might be better. Don't really know. I think they are. Store's open for your convenience. There we go. One more time. Let's do it. First and foremost, seeing what we need to order that is not toys. So, they're out of stock and low, or in this case, all. So we get that. Okay. And then back to low. No. So do that. Okay. And then and that's all low stock stuff. Jiminy Christmas. Jiminy Christmas! Why does this stuff always run out? I don't even have enough money to get any more than that. Oh, gosh. Music is the bane of my existence. When it comes to having to totally order it, here's another invisible fish. Because the invisible fish are the way to go. Enjoy your invisible fish. Tastes like chicken. Or so we hear. So. Now you see, again, that American football, to me, does not look enough like a football. Because again, And American football in the end comes a lot more to a point. And those footballs, to me, when I look at them, do not come nearly to enough of a point. They're too rounded on the end. They're the right color in American football, but they're not the right shape. If you look at that again, so let's go back into this. It needs to be a lot more pointy on the end. Not like absolute point, but there's not nearly enough of a point on both ends of that for it to be an American football. That's the thing. I have invisible fish and you have invisible customers. I feel like an invisible customer would be a much harder thing to deal with. You have invisible customers that order invisible fish, because that would be Inception right there. Yeah. There's a point to American football. Oh, Kenta. Are you trying to stir the pot there? Are you trying to stir the pot? Maybe it's an Aussie football, but it's the wrong color. Aussie footballs, I don't think, are that color. Cozy is an Aussie football that, well, you won't know because you're EA Sports. But yeah, maybe you would know on that. But I don't think an Aussie football is that color. Like for Australian rules football, and again, I think that in Australian rules football is a lot closer to round. It's still like an egg shape, but it's like it's not. This feels like it's too compressed. And Australian rules football feels like it's bigger. You've seen them that color and also yellow. Oh, okay. Maybe it is. So yeah, EA Sports. See, I knew. So Cozy, what do you think about the offside rule in football? What are your feelings on that? So, we've not had nearly enough invisible fish today. We've had a little bit of invisible fish. So, yeah. I am going to get that license just to see exactly what they call that thing. Maybe they're going to call it an American football. I will dispute that it is one, but maybe that's what they'll call it. You never know. Maybe that's what they say it is. I would be surprised. All right. There you go. Anything else? Nope, you're good. Pixels are hard in games. Yeah. Especially in games where they don't give you grid snapping. Then pixels really get to be hard. It can be extremely hard. You know the offside rule in NRL. Oh, there you go. What is NRL? I don't know what NRL is. It's like, yeah, NRL. I don't know what NRL is. So I will take your word for it that you know what it is. Because I don't even know what it is. All right. So the salt must be behind the English mustard before the ball is passed in front of offside. Because we're going to take it to VAR. All right, so let's see. Rugby league. Okay, there we go. Rugby league. Gotcha. All right, let's see exactly what the heck this thing is. What are they going to say this monstrosity of a ball is? What are they going to call it? What are we looking at here? I don't think I've got, let me see, educational. I think I'm going to need a couple of racks. I do have one spot for educational, so I don't need a rack for that. I'm going to need a rack for the balls. That's empty, so I can get rid of that. So what are they calling that thing? Well, we've got 45 customers. I think it's because we're getting more and more products in here. That's probably why. All right, so what are they going to say this thing is? What are they calling it? American football. No, it's not an American football. That is not. Developer of the game, I love you, but you need to Google what an American football is. That is not an American football. It is not. It is close, but it is not. That is like if an American football and a rugby ball got together and were in love with each other, you would end up with that. That's what you would have. So an American football and a rugby ball are fond of each other, and That's the end result. But that is not American football. I'm sorry. It's not. It's close, but it's not. So he had the same comment. Well, yeah, it's not an American football. It's absolutely, it's a secret. Love child. Never meant to be. Love child. Born in poverty. What am I doing here? 13? Yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, the right. I never had one of these as a kid. We had big wheels, but I never had one of these. 55? Wow, that was good. Are you laughing about the love child? Yep. We have a Susie Lou sighting.
Hi.
She loves it when I sing Love Child. Love Child. Never meant to be.
Heard you sing Love Child. This is exciting.
No, not on there. So, oh,
Hi, everyone.
It's a Susie Lou.
Hi.
And there's the Susie Lou emoji. There it is, right there.
Oh, cozy. Oh, I love it. Oh, I want to be that cute.
What, you're not?
I don't feel very cute.
Oh.
Hey, everyone. Oh. Why are you singing Love Child with a volleyball game?
Because it's a long story. It's a long story.
Oh, my goodness.
So,
All right, I'll let you finish this.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. Love you.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Okay.
Oh, I'll kiss you too.
Okay. Maybe me. Maybe not. So.
Love child. I'm like, wait, what?
All right. There's all that. I always love all the crazy stuff that we do here all the time. All the time. That would never happen in rugby. It would never be that desperate. Okay. I need a new display shelf. I need a new bin shelf. I think that's all I need. I think I have everything else that I need. Oh, Kenta.
Susie Lou Tax.
Oh, thank you so much again for the 50. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dennis Dippery, how you doing? I didn't actually see Austin. He was not around, so he was on a cruise. But the vacation was great. It would have been better to be able to see Austin, but yeah, he was not around. So, one of these days we will both get together for sure. It will happen. I know it will. So he loved it when I confuse Susie Lou. I do it all the time. It's very easy. So, she's like, what? On a regular basis with me. I'm even the same way with myself. Like, what? And that's just me just on a normal day. All right. Let's go ahead and get all this set up. So, and this is all, yeah, this is all the stuff for this shelf right here. So here. All right, and then take these off with this. Yeah, Austin left town when I was visiting. He's like, oh, Rusty's coming. I'm out of here. Honestly, I don't blame him. No. No. Nah, they made those plans because that was, I think, more for Hannah than anything because they were doing something because it was her birthday. So it makes perfect sense. I totally get it. Yeah, he heard that I was coming. It's like, nope, I'm out. Later. Can't handle it. No way. No way. I'm out of here. Peace out. Again, I do not blame him. It makes absolute perfect sense. So what does that say about me? Well, nah. One day, just like I always say with Cans, one of these days, Cans and I And one of these days, Austin and I, who knows, maybe one of these days, Austin, Cans, and I will all be in the same place at the same time. It will eventually happen, and it will be glorious when it does. It'll be a good day. And one of these days, I'll actually make it to England. And then Lady Fluffy and a lot of people from England, I will be in the same place at the same time. And one of these days, I'll actually make it to Australia. And Cozy and I will be in the same place at the same time. One of these days, possibly. It will eventually happen. I will also need a windfall of money, but there's also... No. It will all happen at some point, for sure. Big girl doing stuff. You wear your Rusty shirt to Epcot. Oh, nice. I didn't see it. I wish I would have. That would have been hilarious. If I was walking around Epcot and someone's wearing a Rusty Champaign shirt while I was at Epcot, I would have laughed like crazy. I'd be like, wait a minute, I know that shirt. That would have been very, very funny. And yes, passport photo. As always, passport photo. When in doubt, passport photo. All the time. Okay. And Odira, I hope I said that right one of the two times, and I'm sorry if I said it wrong both times. Welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for subscribing. A very, very happy Tuesday to you. All right, so let's go ahead and put these up. So while I'm thinking about it, upcoming on the schedule, I think you guys will all find this to be very fun. I do hope. Thursday on the schedule, we will be changing the schedule up a little bit. So on Thursday, our later stream is going to be beginning at 3 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And the reason that our stream on Thursday is going to be starting at 3 p.m. Central Daylight Time is because myself and Austin and Mansoor Canzalone are all going to be getting together and playing Multiplayer Madness Rest Area Simulator. We've been working on trying to get a time that works for all three of us, and I think the Cans is available. I'm pretty sure he is. So, yes, we will be a little bit later than we normally are because Austin can only start at 3. So we're going to be doing 3 p.m. On Thursday, Rest Area Simulator. Myself, Austin, Canzalone, back at it once again, assuming that nothing happened on Kansas end. So I'm hoping that's the case. So we are going to have more multiplayer fun. Very much looking forward to it. As soon as that one came out and it was available, I'm like, we three have to play this. And so, yeah, we're definitely going to be doing that. Again, assuming that nothing on Kansas' schedule changed. I know that Austin is good, and I believe that Kansas is good, but I hope everything's still good on his end. Because that is going to be a lot of fun. All right, so volleyballs... the American footballs that are not American footballs, the blue volleyballs, the xylophones, which I cannot get, and then the ride-on coops, which I cannot get. So, hope Austin doesn't bankrupt your game. Austin will find a way to bankrupt our game. He will. Will there be sandwiches involved? There will be a lot of mac and cheese, because the game is very fond of selling mac and cheese for reasons that don't make any sense to me. Sandwiches I don't know about. I don't know if they sell sandwiches in that game. But there is mac and cheese. Because for whatever reason, in this game, it's very common for them to sell at their rest area mac and cheese. I don't know why. And I'm not allowed to ask because, again, it's a question and I can't ask questions. So, yeah. So just hoping for fewer jail trips in the mall. I don't think that they have anything in there. There are some things that you can do that are slightly malfeasance. But, I mean, it's just whether or not you get caught. But, again, we're not playing against each other in that one. We're all going to be running our rest area together. And it's really something that you need 3 people to do. Because you need to have one person that runs the gas station. You need to have one person that runs the counter inside. And then you can have a third person that kind of works as a restocker. So it'll make for a very, very good 3-person stream, no doubt about it. It's going to be a lot of fun because I always love doing stuff with those two wonderful, wonderful, wonderful human beings. It is always a great time. So very much looking forward to being able to get back into that chaos again. Like I said, we're going to definitely have more of this going forward in the future. It really just comes down to trying to find games that are good as multiplayer games. That one definitely fits the bill. And hopefully there will be more like that up the road as well. All right, this is the xylophones. Yeah. So that'll go there. All right, so those are those. Now, what is this technically? Is this just, does this go here? Oh, it's technically just what? And there's one to a box. Oh, there's literally one to a box of these. You know what? I'm going to have an entire shelf just of these. Because that's ridiculous. One to a box of that is just, that's crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna have a whole shelf just full of those things. Because having like one row is not gonna be enough. So yeah, we're gonna do a whole shelf just full of those little ride-on cars. I think we got the space for it. So we were working together before Austin framed me for a crime. Yes, I was totally framed in that one. Absolutely framed. That is absolutely like the toilet paper all over again in Supermarket Sim. I know, why? Exactly, Cozy. Why would you bother with the box? What's the point? Why did you do such a thing? So there's no real point to it. CSM 26. CSM 26. I don't know CSM 26. What is CSM 26? I don't know. Oh, and the rainbow walls. Yeah, they added that with the toys. They give us new walls and they give us new floors for the toy section. They're cool. I like them. So, yeah, CSM. I don't know what that is. I'm not familiar with that. I feel like I should know it, but I don't. So, car mechanic. Oh, car mechanic sim. Yeah, when that comes out, that's a possibility. I don't know when that one's actually due to come out, but when it comes out, that's definitely a possibility. Let's see. There's a customer that's still in the store? They must be stuck. Yeah, it says that we got one customer in the store. They must be stuck here. It's the only thing that makes any sense to me. They can't still be in the store. That or they're hiding in a bathroom or something. Which would be amazing because I don't even think we have bathrooms here. But yeah, 1 out of 52. I don't know where that one is, but they're here somewhere. I'm not going to worry about them. Whatever they're doing, they'll just do it. So, oh, CMS. Oh, car mechanic sim. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah. That works. Yep. Are they at the fish counter? Oh, they're at the fish counter. Why are you at the fish counter? What are you doing here? Roger? What's up? Why did Roger? She was standing right there. What are you two having an argument with each other? Or what's the deal? What's that all about? So, that's so weird. And then she went upstairs. I'm guessing she's also going to buy some toys. Yep, she's going to go and buy some other stuff just because she can. I mean, now that she had to wait all night for service, now she's going to definitely make it worth her while and buy all kinds of stuff. Maybe they're exes. Perhaps. I don't know. I'm not going to ask. I'm not allowed to ask such things. So we're just going to leave it alone. Okay, so they're going to keep on doing their thing. I'm going to step out here and do my thing. So tomorrow, we should be doing the conveyor belt sushi sim. I think I'm going to be trying to do that one as an extended first look, similar to what we did on Monday with the express car wash sim. So I think that might be the one thing that we do tomorrow. And that should be starting at 11 here on the Rusty Champaign channel. On the Rusty Champaign 2 channel tomorrow morning, I think we're going to be continuing Restore Your Island over on RC2. I think that game's going to do pretty well over there. So we're to, if you enjoyed Restore Your Island, I think we're going to do that one, because that one will only take a live stream or two to finish up. So we will have that one tomorrow morning over there at 8 a.m. And then 11 a.m. we will have Conveyor Belt Sushi over here, and that will be our day tomorrow, I do believe. Dang it, Dan, how you doing? Great to see you. So yeah, I think that is the plan for tomorrow. We will also have an episode of something for your viewing pleasure in the morning. Not sure what, but we'll figure something out, as we always do, because that's how we go with it. So as always, my eternal gratitude to the best wrench crew in the business. There is no better than the superfecta of superiority of Cozy Worship Space, David W7535, Lady Fluffy Dragon, John Swigert. They are the bestest of them all. And for all of you wonderful people, for all of your support, for all of your love, for all the laughs, for all of your generosity, and for always making this the best time of the day for me. Thank you so much for that. Love all you guys. And we're going to keep on having all the fun all the time, because that is what we do. That, however, is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're catching this one later, and if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, or if you are not yet a subscriber to Rusty Champaign, and if you've been having fun watching us debate what an American football is and is not, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. It would definitely mean a lot to me. That's for sure. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all this wonderful, beautiful, glorious Megastore silliness. She just now left. I'm Rusty Champaign, and we will see you later.